What's up, everybody? It's Hector Flores, and obviously, if you can judge by the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about the Houston Dynamo, and basically me reacting to an article that was just dropped in The Athletic. Now, for those of you who don't know, The Athletic obviously is a subscription-based sports news outlet, which I subscribe to because I wanted to get some sort of place where I can get some ideas for videos for this channel. So we're going to talk about what they dropped in this article by Pablo Mar, Jeff Ruder, and Sam Stejskal. And I'm going to talk about what do I take from this article, as well as, do I see it as a positive or do I see it as a negative as well? So if you guys want content like this from all the teams but only Houston, make sure you guys subscribe to Soft Sports. Click on that notification bell so you'll be notified when we drop videos just like this, or of course when we do our live streams from Monday to Friday around 6 p.m. Central Time, and that is a big around 6 p.m. Central Time for you guys. But we're definitely getting better at it, especially with football season coming around. We got to definitely step our game up when it comes to that. But yeah, so, and if you guys want maybe more discussion, a little deeper discussion with guys like Edward, Honcho, Wink, Tinny, me, Wise, anybody that's in the Roundtable, or maybe other members of Sauce Nation, well, you gotta join the Discord, and the only way to do that is you gotta either join the Patreon, sign up for that $5 tier, or you become a member of the YouTube channel and you sign up for the super saucy tier. Now, which one should you pick? Well, the $5 tier is basically what it is, $5. But if you join the super saucy tier, you will get other benefits as well. There's also some special features for the guys that are members of the YouTube channel. But also you get the custom emojis, and of course you get the little emblem right by your username when you end up chatting in these comments or when you're on the live chat. So there is that. So if you guys want that, make sure you guys go ahead and join either the Patreon or become a member of YouTube, and you can go ahead and get those perks, and you can be in the Discord so you can chat it up with us. But without further ado, let's get going with this video. Alright, so basically what I got from this article is the Dynamo are looking to make some changes within the team. So basically the people that wrote this article, which once again is Pablo Mar, Jeff Ruder, and Sam Stejskal. I'm really trying to get these names right, but I can't really say much. But essentially, the Dynamo are looking to, one, do a rebrand, and then of course Gabriel Brenner talking about the possibility of selling his part of the ownership of the Houston Dynamo. But we're going to stick to the rebrand part. So the Dynamo are looking to might change either the crest, maybe the club name, the colors, or maybe all three. It's still up in the air. And this is a quote that they got from Katie Scullin, who's the chief marketing officer. And she said, "From a marketing standpoint, we're always looking for ways to innovate our brand and connect with our fans. One way we can do that is by doing a better job of representing the Houston community and tapping into the culture of our city." Now, if you guys haven't been checking out the Dynamo social media, they've done a lot of things that stream Houston. With the music, even the hashtag "Hold It Down." I'm sure Honcho has spoken of this a few times now, but obviously the Dynamo and the Dash, now they combined the Dash and Dynamo marketing strategy together, and that's when they came up with the hashtag "Hold It Down," which used to be Forever Dynamo, but obviously it's not including the Dash in it. So "Hold It Down" is just a great hashtag. I think it works, especially if you go on Twitter. Obviously, if you put hashtag "Hold It Down," an H pops up just like that. So it's pretty cool. I like it. And I think also they've done as much as they can to collaborate with people from Houston. Obviously, you have the graffiti work that they like to do, and of course, just what they do with the Houston rappers as well. They've worked with Paul Wall, they've worked with Slim Duck, they've worked with Bun B. So they try to do things with the city of Houston, and I think they've done a really good job. Unfortunately, just people aren't noticing that they're doing this stuff. But, or at least maybe people are just not paying attention. But as far as the rebrand, Now the crest, I can, if I have to see it first. To be honest, if it's gonna be a circle or something cheap and generic, I think I like the Dynamo logo, the crest as it is. I think it's perfectly fine. You know, can it be tweaked? Of course. Maybe change a few things, but I like the way it looks. I don't want it to be some cheap generic circle badge like I've recently been looking for some of these teams. So I don't want that. I like the way it is. I like the uniqueness of the Dynamo. The club name, I am okay with keeping the Dynamo name. I do not want the Dynamo name to change. I don't need to see no FC Houston or Houston FC or Houston United FC or any of those terrible generic names that the MLS has been doing recently. Just keep it Houston Dynamo. It is paying homage to a European team, which is the Dynamo label. You'll probably see that more with teams that play in Russia or Eastern Europe. You'll probably see more of the Dynamo word on it. But so this, I like the name, the Houston Dynamo. I like it. It's unique. I don't think not many teams have that here in the MLS, so I want it to be staying like that. The colors, they can't change the colors. They got to keep it orange. They got to keep the orange, the black, and the light blue. They need to keep it. That is perfectly fine with me. You can't change the color scheme. The color scheme is what works for the Houston Dynamo. People know the Houston Dynamo because of the orange. Orange and Houston Dynamo works hand in hand. Don't change the color scheme. So from all that, I wouldn't combine the combination of three. Of course, I'm not for it. The crest is the only thing I'll probably be more okay with changing. I think it could be updated, but as far as the club name and the color scheme, keep it the way it is. I think it's perfectly fine for what it is, and I hope not to see any change from that. But as far as them trying to change things up with their marketing, it's cool. Let's see what they do with it. Try to integrate more with the city of Houston. That's all. I'm all for it. But that's not really the part that really gets my attention. It's the fact that Gabriel Brenner, who's the majority owner of the Houston Dynamo, who is someone that a lot of people complain about. You've heard me complain about him a few times at this point. Is seeking out the possibility of selling his part of the ownership of the Houston Dynamo, which I'm all about it. If we can get rid of Gabriel Brenner, bring in an owner that will care about this team, I'm all about it. If Oscar De La Hoya wants to go, currently he's getting sued from Canelo Alvarez. So if Canelo wants to take that share of the Dynamo, by all means, man. I do like James Harden as a part of the ownership group, but I know specifically why James Harden's a member of this ownership group, and it's because of the fact that, well, it's the brand. It's for the James Harden brand. Obviously it's big here in the city of Houston, so we can keep James Harden. I'm all about keeping James Harden. But Gabriel Brenner, if he wants to leave and they want to sell it to somebody who actually wants to do something with the Dynamo, I'm all for it. But just to give you guys an update from this article, because a person on Twitter who covers Houston sports here for Telemundo or Univision, one of those channels, I believe it's Univision, but I think I've seen him do some things with Telemundo, so I can't tell you off the top of my head, but his name is Lester Grish, and he talks Houston sports, and he put out a tweet that he hasn't heard anything from his sources about Gabriel Brenner looking to sell the team, looking to sell his share of the team. So I mean, it's who knows what's going on, but I mean, I'm gonna take the word of the Athletic just because the Athletic has some legitimacy to it. It's not like it's a fake subscription base. Like these guys are like nobodies. You know what I mean? So I mean, I'll take definitely what Lester Grish has said, but I think with the fact of the connections that the Athletic has, especially some of these guys do have some credentials with the MLS as well, I'm going to take their word in as well. So I'm all about getting this done to get Gabriel Brenner out of the Houston Dynamo ownership. I mean, if Oscar De La Hoya is still going to be here, there's really nothing you can really say or do about it. And I'm not trying to say like, oh, get rid of Oscar De La Hoya too. I mean, I would like to see Oscar De La Hoya gone because he hasn't really done much as well. And obviously he's currently facing some issues of his own right now. But and of course now he's trying to get back into the fighting game with Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. I'm not gonna say anything after that for that. But aside from all those things, man, I'm all for the sell. Now the rebranding, keep the name, keep the color scheme. Maybe change the crest. Maybe just don't make it some cheap generic thing. Just somehow pay respect to the city of Houston. But I think keep the shape of the crest. Maybe change things up within the logo, within the shape. But I don't want to see a circle badge, to be honest. I don't want to see anything that everybody else is doing. I don't want that. I like the uniqueness of the Dynamo. So let's keep it that way. So this is my reaction to the article from The Athletic that's talking about a possible rebrand and of course the possibility of Gabriel Brenner selling his part of the Houston Dynamo, which you obviously know I'm pretty happy about the selling part. I obviously don't want too much change with what the Dynamo currently have. I like the name, I like the color scheme. Don't change too much. Maybe update the crest. That's all I'm gonna say for that one. But go into the comments, man. Tell me what you guys think from this article. Make sure you guys like this video and make sure you guys, if you haven't already, subscribe to Sauce Sports. Click on that notification bell so you'll be notified when we drop videos just like this. And of course, when we do our live streams from Monday to Friday around 6 p.m. Central Time. And obviously with football season coming at you, we're also going to always have our live streams on game day, an hour before the game starts and immediately after the game finishes. So get ready for that. And if you guys want the in-game discussions, make sure you guys, you got to join the Discord. So how do you do it? You got to join the Patreon, sign up for that $5 tier, or you become a member of this YouTube channel by signing up for the Super Saucy tier, and it'll put you in the Discord so you can chat with us and also other Discord members and hear what we have to say during the game, and also maybe listen to Wink get mad at me, since I guess my whatever I watch is like 5 plays ahead of Wink every single time. So if you guys wanted to see that, go check that out. Also, man, make sure you guys subscribe, follow our Twitch channel, man. We are always on there. Well, at least I am on Tuesdays and Thursdays, where I give you some MLB The Show 20 content, where I try to get a young Edward Honcho up into the MLB, and I'm pretty sure we're damn near close, man. We're in our second season. We're right now with Round Rock, but we're tearing it up in the first month alone. So, and I mean, right now the Astros need a first baseman, so I think it's our time to be called up by the Houston Astros. And as well, Wink will also be putting out some Madden Ultimate Team action, so make sure you guys check that out as well on the Twitch channel. And if you guys want to be notified when we drop those, well, follow us on our social media platforms. Make sure it's on Instagram and Twitter at SauceSportsHTX, and of course the Sauce Sports Facebook group, so you'll be notified when we drop videos, when we do our live streams, maybe a poll that Ed wants to just get some people's information from, when we go on Twitch, all those things. You gotta follow us. So if you guys haven't followed us on our social media platforms, go ahead and do that right now. But with all that being said, man, that's all I got. Chunking up a deuce. Y'all stay saucy. Perfect.